is the Sports Den with Denny Thompson and James Coleman on 1010XL.
All right, so where are we at? We 16-1, 17-0, 15-2. I mean, because I know that's our range now, right?
Yeah, you didn't say 1-15.
Well, see, I'm trying to be positive on a Monday.
I'm positive. I'm just suggesting that you didn't say that.
It's weird, actually. It can't be 1-15. It's weird having to convert everything to that.
Right. Yeah,
that's going to take some getting used to converting to the 17-game schedule.
I like more football because I don't have to play it.
Right, correct. Yeah,
but yeah,
I mean, bump them.
Are there still going to be 4 preseason games?
No.
They've already announced that, I think. I think there's 3. So I think it's still 20 games total.
So basically, the third preseason game is now week 1. Like eliminate. Remember, the third preseason game is the only one that the actual starters.
The third preseason game will now be the 4th preseason game on which no one plays.
Right, and so the second's
the real one that we all say, "Oh, you got to watch this one."
I don't know. I think all 3 of them are going to be.
Remember last year when we didn't even have it?
It was fantastic.
Nobody cared.
It was awesome.
Nothing mattered.
Awesome.
Or I mean, like it didn't change anything.
I'm game for 1 because I do want the young bucks to get a jersey. The guys who never going to make a team, at least they get to the jersey.
Slumkas.
Right. My man went home, never even got a jersey.
Man,
that was
messed
sad.
Up. Yeah.
So I'm all for.
You know what?
I'm getting to run out the tunnel.
I can't. I just smiled when I just realized I got a warm feeling. You ever got a warm feeling? Like with football, in terms of football, with a team you're covering?
Okay.
Like when I looked at that Twitter, I cursed at first because I didn't read it right. Just scanned it.
Okay.
And I thought it said they picked up his 5th-year option.
Oh, Taven?
When they said they declined that man's option, I smiled from in the ear on the inside.
I'm telling you, it has gotten personal.
I smiled on the inside. I was like, "This."
Are you pulling against Taven this year?
How could I pull against him? I'm just pulling for him to do what he does.
No, I'm asking. Like,
now, if he goes out there and balls, I'm gonna be the.
You'll do a 180.
I would be like, "Yo, that's what we expected." Well,
I mean, I don't think
we didn't expect that. That's what we thought, like from a first-round pick.
I mean, I don't think there's much of a chance. I'm just suggesting. I just want to make sure that
you were out there just like me right before I went to the DR. We saw that man go 10 times against an undrafted rookie free agent, and he was getting his ass whooped. But when Urban, this lets me know that Urban's serious. He's learning. He's learning because I think it took too long, and if he doesn't straighten up and fly right, they may just go ahead and give him the boot.
540 on the Lifetime Enclosure text line said this team is going 10-7. Wild card. Trevor, 28 touchdowns, 8 picks. Offensive rookie of the year.
That'll get it to him. That would definitely get
28 touchdowns in 17 games?
I don't know. Let me look and see what our boy Justin Herbert
But
did.
you got Travis Etienne now. So Travis Etienne is going to rush for 700, 600 receiving. Jamie Robinson is going to get another stack on the ground. And
what about Carlos Hyde?
Carlos Hyde is going to coach him up really, really good.
Man, give him 200.
Walter Little is going to kick slide in crutches. And Cisco is going to get 18 picks.
In a thong.
Yes.
31 touchdowns, 10 picks.
That's
obviously only a 16-game season. Oh, he played 15 games last year, Herbert.
Yeah, they had to puncture the lung for the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Do you think
he had 30? He said 31 touchdowns?
Yep.
That's good.
Wow.
66.6 completion percentage, 666.
Yeah, if Trevor only throws for 28 touchdowns, he's not winning Rookie of the Year. Like that's what 1.6 a game.
How can he win Rookie of the Year when Etienne is about to have 20 touchdowns?
Well, the same way he won a Heisman. Have you
well,
seen Etienne
did win a Heisman?
Trevor didn't win a Heisman?
No.
That's right, my bad. Well, same way he got all the hype. Etienne wasn't bad, dude. Like, Etienne was balling, and people were just like, yeah, Trevor.
Yeah, I
Trevor,
know. Well, that's
Trevor,
just
Trevor.
quarterback. You know, people love the quarterbacks.
We love Trevor.
Isn't that weird that he didn't win a Heisman?
Yeah, it just
feels that should be
if he would have come back like his
chip
senior
on
year,
shoulder thing.
If he would have come back his senior year, he would have won it. Like Mariota got the Lifetime Achievement Award Heisman. Like they would have gave it to him no matter what.
If he'd have just played the full year this year, I think he would. Well, I don't know. It's hard to
Yeah,
beat
it's tough.
what Mac
It's
and
tough
Devontae
when
Smith did.
schools ducking you.
Well, if Waddle
Yeah,
never got hurt, Devontae would have never won. So many things.
If he wouldn't have ducked
Waddle
Florida
wouldn't have
State,
got hurt. Mac would have gotten it.
That's true.
all I'm saying is if he didn't duck Florida State, he'd have
That's
it.
true. Ducked Florida State.
So draft grades are in. The experts, here's what they have to say about the Jacksonville Jaguars draft. Nate Davis from USA Today, A+. An A+. Luke Easterling, DraftWire, A. Eric Oldham, Yahoo, B. Ryan Fowler, Draft Network, A. Vinny Iyer, The Sporting News, B+. Danny Kelly, The Ringer, A+. Mark Maskey, Washington Post, B. Connor Orr, Sports Illustrated, C+. Says the Jaguars got Trevor Lawrence, and then the draft took a turn for the strange. Pete Prisco, B. PFF.com, nice. B+. Chad Reuter, NFL.com, A-. Pro Football Network, B+. So all in all, people thinking they did pretty well. And I'm stealing that straight from John Osher on Jaguars.com. He did all the
hard
Well, Mel Kiper today, I think, gave him a B. The only one that matters.
We got after him a little bit Friday night about the draft picks that were being taken, but the reality of this is, like, let's be real. Your first two, nobody can complain about. I don't think. I don't think.
No, not at all.
Tyson Campbell, the corner from Georgia, most people had rated as the number one corner from Georgia. I thought all along that Eric Stokes was better, but Tyson Campbell was very highly thought of. In some mocks, he was a first-round pick. Walker Little has been hurt, and Andre Cisco has been hurt. If those two guys, like everything I'm hearing, I don't know anything about Cisco. And it's amazing how many people in this city all of a sudden know everything about Andre Cisco when I'd never heard his name a week ago. But if what everybody's telling me is true, then if this dude wouldn't have been hurt, he could have been a first rounder. So if those things come together and all of a sudden now you even just one of those, Walker Little or Andre Cisco, is perfectly healthy, and the dude that everybody thought he was before he got hurt, then it's a dang good draft. You hit on 4 guys, that's a dang good draft, man.
Yes.
By the way, I like Jalen Camp. I like Jalen Camp a lot. I watched him a lot at Georgia Tech this year.
All right.
Are you saying something?
I'm trying to figure out how to say this.
Oh, so now you're worried about how things come out. All of a sudden on a Monday in May. Is it May? The calendar changed?
It took 6 years for me to figure this out.
Summer's officially here today. By the way, it was super hot.
I understand. Yeah, it was hot. I just the first 2 picks are all that matter. Really, I'll give and Tyson Campbell's gonna make the team no matter what. Obviously, little Walter will be fine.
Just
Walker? Okay, whatever.
But by the way, people say he would have been like a top half of the first round pick if not for injuries.
All right.
If we're gonna do that game.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
they looked for value.
Right. And I'm cool with that if I'm the Patriots. I'm cool with that if it works out. Like, listen, I hope it works out. Welcome to Jacksonville. Lil Walter and Walker.
Please come on the show.
And
no.
Really?
Who am I thinking about?
What are we going to talk to with Walker
Cisco.
Little?
The same thing we talked to Creed about. Whatever the hell we wanted to. And it was great.
Cisco and Little Walker. Fair. Cisco is one. If you don't understand, you can't buy Cisco at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits because it's too low end. But man, if you're trying to find a starter liquor to get into,
wait,
Cisco is fire. Yes,
I thought Cisco was like a.
It's also that. But it's also it's an alcohol as well. It comes in different flavors. If you're trying to mix it up, actually, I'm saying that I haven't drank this in years, so like it probably would mess my stomach up. But in college, my girl at the time was making like Cisco daiquiris.
Okay,
and it was lit.
Okay,
it was on point. Definitely a very good drink coming off of a plane after whooping an opponent's ass or losing. Either way,
see, if you would have told me that in college you had a girlfriend that was making Cisco daiquiris, and the first thing I would have thought of is that you're coming home to daiquiris being made during the Cisco song. I had no idea.
In theory,
no,
may or may not have been. But yeah, but my point is, it has nothing to do with that.
That era, that was like the thong era.
Right.
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
Right.
That was like all chicks wore
Listen,
back
man,
then.
It changed. It changed the way we
The
live.
boy shorts really
yeah.
came into a thing. I wouldn't say recently.
Well, you can make the
Yeah,
argument
they
that
wore boy shorts but when they were out, boy shorts were around the house. But when they were out,
gotcha.
it was
you
thongs
can
and
make
G-strings.
the argument that song changed this country as much as any song in the
For
history
the
of the world.
better.
Absolutely.
I will admit, yes, because when that song came out,
It became cool.
I was just like, "Why are you wearing to?" I'm in high school. Like I think I was in 9th or 10th grade when that song came out. I'm looking at a girl like, "Why are you wearing regular underwear?" And I'm thinking like, now that I think about it, I'm like,
Grandma.
what was I thinking? Like, she said,
Give me another
high
song
school.
that's changed us more.
How about
See, you got to think. You got to think hard about it.
Put a boot in your ass because that's the
how
American
about
that?
way.
Ski Mask the Slump Dog, Nuketown?
Spot him, got him. And who could think who I smoke?
Oh,
Who
of
I
course.
smoke has united the entire
Of
nation.
course, brought us together.
But what I'm saying is this. In the second round, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear, oh, well, man, if he's healthy. And I don't like you people acting like you knew who Cisco was. You don't follow Syracuse. There's one person, our guy, he can tell me about Syracuse football.
Our guy.
I can't think.
Okay.
You know
Dino
what I'm talking
Favors.
No, anyways, I'll think of him. But
Donovan Darius.
Donovan can say something about Syracuse. But there's only a couple people that can tell me about Syracuse football. I've never heard, nobody's texted in and said, hey, wow, did you see that play of Syracuse
I've never heard his name until he was drafted, to your point.
Little Walter hasn't played football,
Walker.
American football, in 2 years. And I get it. I get it. I'm not knocking that if he were healthy, he would be there. If I was 6'4", I would have played 10 years in the NFL. That's where you don't go with ifs. 3rd, 4th round, later, all right, if me to death. But when you know you need 4 to 5 surefire starters, that's just, don't ask how dare people question when you have to preface yourself with 2 ifs. Like, that's not how debates work. Not you, I'm saying, I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to what I'm seeing on Twitter. I'm talking about how dare, like, dude, you're not that into the NFL. And you know what? This team for the last decade has given you every reason to question everything that they do, including Ben Balky. And his knock was that he likes injured players. Like, why can't I be normal? Why can't I be healthy and you draft me? Well, there wasn't no healthy left tackle out there. Like, so I've been complaining about
the cat from Florida.
The tackle from Florida?
Yeah, he went later, but I mean,
like, well, I did like this though. This is the best. This is what people are gonna pick up. Like, I see the vision. I see what I like in Urban Meyer in that 6th round pick, though, I believe, from UAB.
Well, that 5th.
5th? Okay. He's a scammer.
4th.
He was a 4th. See, I like that.
Yeah,
he's a credit card scammer. He's a road runner. That's the Urban Meyer I know and love. Give me the criminals so that we can build the right character on this team. The guys are going to do whatever it takes to win.
You'd rather have the criminals than the injured.
Yeah, like best ability is availability. At least the criminal can run.
He can be bailed out.
Yeah, he can be bailed out. I don't know if I'm hoping Little Walter is good.
Walker.
And if he's good, that boosts it. But like people who are telling me this is a tweet I saw that really gave me a little bit of a rash. Walker is going to come in and take one of the tackle spots because he's better. And he's ready for the NFL. You're telling me a guy who hasn't seen college snaps in 2 years is ready for the NFL?
My man's highlight film was in black and white. It's been a minute.
I'm just
like,
suggesting.
You can't say that. Like he has aged a good bit since he last played.
Like, the game is really, really fast. I don't know if people realize this. And you're going up against 6'5", 6'4", 270 every week.
He's well rested.
I don't like the
Juwan,
not Juwan. Yeah, I don't like Juwan that much, and I definitely don't like Cam. I like Juwan better than I like Cam, but I'm not foolish. I think
I like Juwan.
Fine, if it works, it works. But
yeah,
I like him. Put it like this: I like him better than I like the dude who's lying to us about making protein shakes, and that's how he got big. When we all see the needles in his locker.
Ben Barch.
Yeah,
Okay.
My bad.
Ostrine.
JJ, you work 2 shows on the station. We're going to have to break after this.
I do?
Had you ever heard of Andre Sisco before?
Me? No, absolutely not.
Had he ever been mentioned on every show?
Never.
And now everybody.
Rain Man, did you know who Andre Sisco was?
If he don't know
before?
who Cisco is, nobody knows.
He said nothing about him. He doesn't even know his middle name.
Jeez.
If he don't know Cisco, none of y'all know Cisco. He knows everybody.
We got to take a break. When we come back, I want to get into this tight end conversation because it is apparently the hot topic today, full of hot takes. Let's put some what I deem as facts around the tight end position as a whole. We'll do that coming up next.
It's like playing 18 holes on a beautiful day. It sure feels good. 1010XL, Jacksonville's golf station.
Hi, I'm professional golfer Russell Knox, and when it came time for me to purchase my home, I was looking for professionals to guide me through the buying process, and I chose Exit Real Estate Gallery. The professionals were enjoyable to work with and made all the transactions very easy, and I would definitely recommend using Exit Real Estate Gallery to purchase your home.
Thanks, Russell. If you're looking to buy or sell your one-stop in Jacksonville, Exit Real Estate Gallery. Go online right now at propertyinjax.com.
Though no longer little, teens still need a lot of love. Yet teens in foster care have a harder time finding it, as 82% of foster families are home to kids 12 or younger. You can positively impact a teen's life as a foster parent. With help from Family Support Services of North Florida, you provide patience, love, and understanding, and Family Support Services will offer specialized training, resources, and a community of support. Take the next step at foster-now.org. That's foster-now.org.
Call Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. We want to win your business with honest and upfront transmission service. I'm Robin Sidbury, the owner. That's a promise from me. Get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
Mother's Day is coming up fast. Zero Res can get Mom's kitchen looking fantastic for her special day. Right now, get 25% off all tile and countertops cleaned and sealed. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Zero Res.
Well, I got the parking space booked for the upcoming football season.
Did you go to Tailgaters Parking like I told you?
Yes, dear.
Tailgaters has assigned spots, a covered pavilion.
Yes, dear.
A full-service bar, clean restrooms, and it's right across from the stadium.
You're always right, dear.
Did you get us a spot near the bar?
Yes, dear.
Good. Now here's a little something for you.
Thank you, dear.
Tailgaters Parking, online at tailgatersparking.com. Book your spot for the season today.
Scrubbing soon to a location near you. You know and love the Scrubble Stars at the Town Center, Fleming Island, and Atlantic Beach. Now get ready for 3 new locations scrubbing soon this summer, featuring Kernan, San Jose, and Oakleaf, along with other new surprises coming later this year. Give your car the glitz and glam it deserves at the best car wash in town with free car prep, vacuums, window cleaner, and more. Drive in to see us now and in the future at our Scrubbing Soon locations. Scrubbles, trust the bow tie. You'll know quality once you arrive.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota construction equipment, featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. The Kubota construction lineup shows up ready to work every day. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $11,000. Now through June 30th, 2021. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Visit Coastal Equipment in Jacksonville and McClenny to reach your North Florida Kubota Superstore.
It could get a little warm on the Roof It Right hot seat.
Would you mind not breathing fire on me?
When players and NFL experts join Jaguars today from 10 to noon on 1010XL. Roof It Right. Roof It Right so you can sleep at night.
Hey, David again with Royal Pest Services. Whoa, we finally made it through our brutal 3-week Florida winter. Time to start enjoying those outdoors. Royal can help you with our monthly mosquito program so you can enjoy that backyard oasis. What'd you say? Fire ants. We offer a one-time application that we guarantee for a full year. Mention this ad and receive a discount off your initial application, along with an autographed glamour shot of yours truly. Visit us at RoyalPestServices.com.
Have you always been interested in a career where you get to build projects from the ground up? Well, a career in sheet metal is for you.
The Sheet Metal Workers Local 435 Joint Apprenticeship Training Committee is taking applications for their apprenticeship program. They have the best wages and benefits in the industry. The 4-year program includes free training, full family insurance, and pension plans. For more information, visit North Florida Sheet Metal JATC.org. Apprenticeship, the other 4-year degree.
I'm John Haney, owner of Clearwater Irrigation. Can you believe the average homeowner spends over 5 hours a week of their valuable time pulling hoses? Then there are those who own a sprinkler system that makes no sense at all. It sprays here and there, but nowhere where you need it. Call us at Clearwater Irrigation and we'll design a system that makes sense to you.
Clearwater Irrigation. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at sprinklers.
And drainage too.
ClearwaterJacks.com. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist presents Dr. Chris Swanson on the Sports Den. A board-certified orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, Dr. Swanson has been assistant team physician for the Cincinnati Bengals and Drexel University men's basketball and is the current team physician for several area high schools. Visit se-ortho.com.
Let me tell y'all a baller story real quick. So yesterday morning, I pull into my local Wawa by the facility. And sitting there, I'm doing a conference call. I look over, there's Dr. Swanson. He ran into Wawa. He's coming out, roll down the window, say hey to him. He's obviously going to play golf. He's dressed like that. So I'm like, hey, where are you going to play? Thinking he's going to tell me Atlantic Beach or maybe somewhere in Ponte Vedra or something like that. No, you know what the man says to me?
What?
South Carolina.
Oh.
Is that a course name?
That's
all I did was go, this man on a Sunday is just rolling up to South Carolina to play golf.
Just
I want
flying in a private jet to Myrtle Beach.
I want to reach that status level.
But that's what's great about Wawa is that even the poor people like you, go there.
Yep.
And the rich people like Doc go there.
That's right.
It's for all of
it
us.
unites us. It really does. Doc, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Yeah, Sonny, it didn't look like you're struggling there, lounging in your nice new car.
Yeah. All white.
Let me tell the story, all right? You
over here training Trevor Lawrence on
how
Friday.
was how was it?
It was great. Beautiful, beautiful day, man.
At your age, should you be in a car for 5 hours and then hop right out to the first tee box?
I'll tell you. Well, it was only 3 hours, so it wasn't that long. But man, you get out there stiff. You got to do some stretching for sure.
So you went to was it Charleston? You said you went to South Carolina, right?
Beaufort.
I love you. That's Greg Jonesville. That's where he's from.
That's where he's from?
Yeah. I've been there. Beautiful water.
We used to have a hunting camp up there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little town.
Well, good stuff. Good for you, Doc. While the rest of us are out here sweating, trying to put food on the table. Just jet setting up to
grinding one day at a time.
So why weren't you here after you? When you said this was today? When was this now?
This was yesterday.
So when you saw the draft, you weren't immediately like, man, I know I got these, but there's so much money the Jags are bringing into town with these banged up guys and with these knees, and like I got to be here. I know they're going to want a second and third opinion. I got to check them out.
We're ready, man. Whenever they need that second opinion, we're ready.
So let's go through the injuries that the Jags drafted.
Now, let people know these are the new Jaguars. These aren't old Jaguars.
Right.
Our new toys are already broken.
Yeah. Yes. Dr. Swanson's going to walk us through this. Y'all help me here.
Hand-me-down toys from your older
Such a
brother.
trash franchise. No, we got hand-me-down toys.
We went to the thrift store for the draft. Walker Little says he's 100%. What was his injury? Do we know? What was it?
Now
Was
I
it
gotta look it
ACL
up.
or what was it that had him out 2 years basically? It was ACL.
I didn't hear about his injury.
So Walker Little before the 2019
His
season.
was actually during a game, not unlike Cisco, who just ran into one of his teammates.
Well, it was technically. We'll get to that in a second.
This picture doesn't look good if this is when it happened.
Walker Little was injured he was the starter in all of 2018 as a left tackle. He was all Pac-12 first team preseason All-American.
Okay.
So he entered the 2019 season as one of the top offensive linemen in the country. But then he tore his ACL.
Little did he know.
Now here's my question, though. This was in 2019, Doc. My man should be good now, right?
Yeah, especially because didn't he opt out of 2020? So, I mean, he had basically 2 years to recover. He should be great by now.
Now, I'm going to read. This is from 2019, what I'm reading here. Okay. It says before his injury, he appeared to be a safe bet to go in the first round of the draft in April. Says Little will have a tough road to recovery ahead of him, and his draft stock will surely fall a bit as a result of his injury. However, his tape is good enough to still warrant using an early pick on him if he chooses to declare for the 2020 draft. So maybe we did get like the best tackle in the country here.
Maybe.
So you would have no hesitations on this one.
No, I mean, from an ACL from 2019, by training camp of 2021, it should be a no-brainer, no problem.
Okay, so we got Doc's
got his blessing.
Check that one off.
Yeah,
okay,
there's
so
more.
We're good.
Andre Cisco. He was tragically injured during.
Doesn't tragic mean dead?
It
That
does?
sounded really
Yeah.
bad. That sounded like Mad Dads was
I
about
thought
to
that
come
was
on.
I mean, tragic.
What's critical
No.
mean? When you're in
Critical's
critical
Does
condition.
tragically
That's
injured
not
mean you
good
died,
either.
Doc?
Yeah.
Tragic sounds like a sob story.
The
is what I'm
tragedy's
trying
not
to
necessarily.
say. Tragedy
That's
is what they
true.
did
Doc,
for
help us
every
out here.
draft
I
pick
just think
last year.
when you read an article and it says the tragic accident or whatever, that insinuates that he's dead.
Well, Doc, help us out. Does it mean
I
that?
would say that tragic sounds pretty bad, and I don't think you can count most knee injuries as tragic.
Causing or characterized by extreme distress or sorrow. It's the definition of tragic. So technically, you're not out.
Well, here's where I'm going with this, Doc, is my man was ready to play a game. He was fired up, going to have the best game of his career, and he ran into another player in pregame warmups and got hurt.
His teammate.
Yeah.
Oh, he tore his ACL too?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Apparently these guys' knees aren't as strong as Alan Hearns. Because remember, Alan Hearns literally should have had his leg amputated per his teammate. And he was amazed when he was just crawling to the sideline.
So what about
with
this
no
one?
legs.
So this one happened
October, I think.
Last September, actually.
Okay.
A little bit earlier than
It was the 3rd of September.
So are we good with this one too, Doc?
Yeah, I mean, so if it happened in September and his surgery was in
September
let's call it,
26th.
October.
So
September 26th, he had surgery sometime in October. Again, by training camp, you'd really expect that he should be good to go. I think we're okay on this one too.
Well, if that's the case, then we just had the best draft class in the history of the world.
Well,
That's
I mean,
making me feel better about this.
Um,
Don't you think like people worrying about guys that have ACLs is overblown anyway? That's so like 1997 thinking. Like these dudes are coming back from an ACL like it ain't nobody's business. Like nothing happened. Who cares? It's like Tommy Johns with baseball nowadays. Might as well get it over with.
No, I mean, it still is a bad injury. It still is hard to get back from, and you're certainly better to not have it.
Of
but
course, I was joking about
it is much more routine, certainly than it used to be.
Hey, Doc's like, listen, you're not going to sit here and call this
That's
anything
true.
more than
That's
anything
true.
less than what it is when this I'll pay my bill.
That's true. I apologize.
Doc's
Made
like,
me
I
think
did
about
27 of them today.
it. But he should agree that like experts in the field like himself are able to get these people back on the go a lot quicker
Correct.
than before. That's all I'm saying.
And reproducibly too. I mean, you should expect to be back doing
The
everything
same
you're doing
things,
before.
exactly. I got a baseball injury for you, Doc. Jesus Luzardo, okay? He's a pitcher for the A's. My man hurt his pinky and then pitched in a game and then realized after he pitched that he has a hairline fracture. The funny thing about the injury was it came from playing video games, Doc. He said he accidentally bumped his hand on the desk while he was playing the game. To me, that sounds like he got pissed, slammed his hand on something. But what's a hairline fracture? They're making it sound like it's not a big deal because he actually pitched with it. What's a hairline fracture?
It sounds like he lost whatever video game he was playing.
Yes.
I mean, hairline fracture is just a small fracture, you know. And your pinky, though, depending on what pitch you throw, may not be super important.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
because they're talking about just a few weeks.
I mean, the only pitch I can think of that would even have an effect on is changeup.
Maybe a circle change. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like
circle
a
change.
knuckle. No, he doesn't throw.
Yeah. I mean, everything else
Fastball,
is
curveball, you see
right.
that
Everything
no-
else is
no kind of
two seam,
roll for
right?
your pinky.
Yeah, but the pain, I'm sure,
I mean, you get over
sucks
it.
right now.
Once you kind of get amped up, you kind of.
I mean, it's just a finger.
Cut it off.
Well, when I
Yeah,
wasn't
Rock-
here, they were talking about that, Doc. Dr. Chris Swanson with us from Southeast Orthopedic. When I was in Louisiana, apparently y'all had a conversation about would you lose a pinky for a great story?
We did talk about that. Ronnie Lott did.
Yep.
Ronnie Lott, yeah, cut it off.
When I broke my hand, they told me to figure it out. Actually, I thought think about it, like,
and you
the
did.
way they treated injuries back then. They was like, "Hey, we'll get you fixed when the season's
Well,
over."
the way they treated a fullback
Yeah.
that was injured.
Shoulders
They
messed
weren't
up.
telling like QB1, hey, figure that out.
Doc, when they looked at my late room, they were like, "Yeah, it's torn pretty bad. Well, can it get any worse?" Nah, if he was a quarterback, I'd say, yeah, you're shut, or a pitcher, I'd say shut it down. But it can't get any worse. Okay, cool.
They didn't tell Wyatt Sexton to figure it out.
They definitely did not.
They
tell.
should have.
It was his dad that said figure it out. Broken hand, torn labrum, all that stuff. Hey, you'll be all right. You'll live.
Dustin May, one of the best pitchers in baseball, is having Tommy John surgery, Doc. That's just like a run of the mill for pitchers nowadays, right? Like he'll be back in a year and he'll be
back.
stronger than ever.
Correct. I mean, it can go a year to year and a half typically.
Right.
But then a lot of guys now come back throwing harder than they threw before because they spend so much time rehabbing that they improve their mechanics, they improve their strength, and you know, a lot of them come back with a little bit more velocity than they had before.
Let me ask something. What age is that not true? Like, how old is that guy?
Or like mid-20s. He's
Mid-20s.
just gotten
So
to the
he's
league.
still young. Like if that happened to a 33-year-old that has, you know, a lot more throws on his arm, stuff like that, is that still accurate, Doc?
Yeah, it still is accurate. Again, and it's because you have to spend so much time rehabbing, so you have to shut it down for so long that even if you're a little bit older, you can still come back and again have improved that mechanic and strength and pick up a little zip.
Yeah, I've definitely seen older guys come back and be better. It's wild. Like it's almost seems like if anything is hinting at maybe you might need it down the road, whatever, like maybe in a couple, they'll just get out of the way and get it done like as soon as possible nowadays. It's really weird.
Yeah, there's been weird pushes for like almost prophylactically, which
What's
is not
that
a great
mean?
idea, obviously.
Yeah, you're gonna.
So meaning like if you're 16 and you're an elite,
Oh my God, that sounds terrible.
get the surgery and get it out of the way.
What
It's
changed?
inevitable.
What changed? Because that used to be career. Is it just the way? Is it the way the surgery done? Or is the rehab? What changed?
Both. Yeah, both. The surgical techniques have improved over time. You know, it's fairly minimally invasive now. It's more of a routine surgery. But the rehab process post-operatively has improved as well.
Well, I feel like they should have renamed it then. They should have renamed it to the guy who figured out how to do it better. Right? He needs some credit. I mean, if you figure out how
Tommy John's got a nice ring to it, though.
It does. And
But Tommy John, you know, Tommy John was the pitcher.
Now they just say they call it TJ. They do. That's what they call it now because it's just so common.
It's been reduced to the initials now. That's pathetic. Well, I guess every surgery is ACL.
Yeah, but those are
MCL.
like really long, right? What is the ACL?
Anterior cruciate ligament.
Okay, it's not that long.
Were we right on that?
Yeah, wow, look at you guys. Yeah.
What's the MCL?
Deep dive into that anatomy book.
The MCL
Medial?
is... Yeah.
Medial collateral ligament.
Look at us, man.
Look who's paying attention to anatomy and physiology.
Wow.
You didn't know that when you came out of there. It came from
Not
training.
at all. It's
the only reason why I know it.
I didn't learn a thing in college. I learned it all when I was training, having to rehab this kind of stuff.
But Doc, everything else good at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists?
Yep, everything's good. Things are operating as normal. We upgraded all of our. We've been shut down for a couple days. We upgraded all of our phone system and computers, so we're going to be better than ever.
You also have a phone system?
I need to call that phone system so I can get adjusted.
When I went to Mississippi, like the phone rang. They still have home phones there. Like, when was the last time? Do you have a home phone, Doc?
No.
I have a home phone.
Mississippi is like 1995.
It's not for me. It's for grandma. Grandma likes the security of a home phone. She doesn't understand this newfangled technology.
Yeah, my grandma has a home phone.
Huh.
Like if I gave her, like she doesn't like using YouTube Live. I mean YouTube TV. Like she's mad that I ditched cable, which should be my 8 o'clock, by the way. But we ditched cable during the vid.
Mm-hmm. Same.
And
cut the cord.
Streaming only.
Yeah.
But you still have a home phone.
With the internet that came with it.
All right, Doc, we appreciate it, man.
We actually had some legit questions for Doc.
I know. That was actually a weird segment. We actually made it.
Ben Balky.
Felt uncomfortable.
We're drafting injured players.
I felt like we should hold him longer because we didn't ask him something weird.
A lot of post-draft injuries. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
Probably bad.
Yeah. When he
Based on the draft, Doc, just a quick record prediction from you. And remember, it's a 17-game season next year. And this is assuming Tebow is the starting tight end.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we get Tebow, then
17-0.
Oh no! Hold on, Doc. Real question: how do you feel as a Patriot fan about Mac Jones?
Oh, he paused a long time.
I don't like this. I hope his service cut out. Are you excited?
Do you like
maybe
that?
he did
Do you
cut
like his
out.
walk up? Like
I can hear you.
He walks like he's definitely telling the manager if you don't give him good.
Did you hear the question, Doc?
No, I didn't hear the question.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How do you, as a Patriots fan, how do you feel about Mac Jones?
So I mean, I love that pick. You know, didn't have to trade and just got him at 15. I think it's a great pick.
Does he start this year over Cam Newton?
Well, I mean, I think there's no question he can throw better than Cam Newton.
Ha! Agreed.
But, you know, they might ease him in and let Cam start a few games. But I think it's a good pick. And that, you know, the offense up there for 20 years has been based on an accurate quarterback, not necessarily the biggest arm. And, you know, I think, look, if you've had some training from Denny, then you probably can be better than Tom Brady.
Absolutely. You want to hear something crazy before we let you go, Doc? To tell all your Pats friends back home. You know what Cam is spelled backwards?
Oh, yeah, I just heard that joke today.
You know Mac was in that commercial, right?
What commercial?
The NFL commercial
with Cam.
With Cam.
Oh, that's funny.
What do you mean?
One day I'm going to grow up and be.
Hold on.
I'm gonna have to trade that golf round for just the autographed Mac Jones Patriots jersey.
Oh, geez, I wasn't gonna spend that much money on a golf round. Those jerseys are like $250.
You could get a jersey shirt, like a jersey.
No, yeah, I'm gonna give you a T-shirt with a crayon Jones on the back.
M Jones one.
Well, Doc, we gotta get this round of golf in before it gets too hot. I'm a fair weather golfer, and I don't golf when it's hot, so we'll do that soon.
Sounds good.
All right, man. We'll let Doc go and get about his Monday night. We appreciate it. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. Get over there. Ask for Dr. Swanson if you have knee or shoulder issues. That's his specialty. Go to se-ortho.com if there's anything wrong with you. But if it's knee or shoulder, Doc Swanson's got you covered. Doc, we'll talk to you next week, my man.
I got.
All right. So what were you saying about the Mac?
You never remember the NFL? I think it was NFL.com commercial where the little kid was like, I'm going to watch you every day. I'm going to grow up and be just like you. Then I'm going to get drafted by the Patriots and I'm going to come take your job. He's like, what? Huh? It's like a
You got people
MFTK
really
moment.
thinking that was Mac Jones.
That wasn't Mac, guys.
I know. You got people really
The body
There's no
type,
way
you
I
could
really-
tell that
nobody
wasn't
really
Mac.
thinks that. Yeah.
That little
kid.
slim kid.
All right. We're going to talk tight ends.
I know Mac's your guy. Mac definitely has Bob G hips, man.
We're going to talk tight ends when we get back.
He knows where the bodies are buried.
We've been approached already by the DOD, the FBI. FBI, the CIA.
We're a separate division. Bleacher Report college football insider Matt Hayes. I don't want to talk about it. Noon to 3 weekdays on 1010XL.
Dear young vapors, like some of you, I used to think this whole vaping epidemic was being blown out of proportion. But it turns out I was wrong. I was sure I would only vape among friends, but then I started sneaking around and lying to people just to hit it. It got so bad that I couldn't even go to sleep or study without hitting my vape.
It's time to talk about vaping. Watch Katya's full story and get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
Hey, it's Bert Cannon, Sports Commissioner at the First Coast YMCA. This summer, it's time to rediscover everything we've been missing. At the Y, we're committed to being your home for health and wellness and also a place for community, belonging, and a whole lot of fun in a safe environment. Now level up your game in the Y's new National Esports program. We offer the safest competitive video game experience through a private, moderated platform just for kids. Get details at fcymca.org.
Where is the world's deepest hole found? The answer next.
Is your home your most valuable asset? It is for most of us. And Southern Oak Insurance recommends an annual review. Log on to southernoak.com for more information.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
The Kola Super Deep borehole in Russia is the world's deepest hole. It's a whopping 7.5 miles deep, but interestingly enough, only 9 inches wide.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
Whether you're driving for distance, pitching for precision, or putting to win it all, come to Edwin Watts Golf Shop to get custom fit for all your clubs throughout your bag. Hit a few balls and let our team show you the latest swing technology and data that will help optimize your game. Having each club tailored to become your gamers will help you start shooting lower scores. Let Edwin Watts Golf Shops help you make every shot the perfect one. Come in and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee.
Like working outdoors and want better pay and benefits? Superior Fence and Rail is seeking full-time fence installers with pay ranging from $16 to $25 an hour and more with commercial experience. Superior Fence and Rail will train you to work with their professional team and provide you with all the tools you need to be a top-notch installer. Get off the fence. Call Superior Fence and Rail today and start your career.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Join the Jacksonville Icemen for the Jax Eats Food Festival on Saturday, May 8th, and enjoy all of the great taste of Jacksonville outside in the Veterans Memorial Arena Plaza from 4 to 6:45 p.m. Then cool off when the Icemen host the Wheeling Nailers at 7. Package includes unlimited food sampling, center ice game ticket, and an Iceman shot glass for just $50. Purchase now and save by visiting JaxIceman.com/JaxEats. It's the Jax Eats Food Festival on Saturday, May 8th. Iceman Hockey, your city, your team.
Do it again. The music of Steely Dan.
I'm never going back to my old school.
Do it again. A celebration of the timeless music of Steely Dan and an exciting live concert experience. Saturday, May 15th at Florida Theater.
Any major dude with half a heart surely would tell you.
Do it again. The music of Steely Dan. Tickets at floridatheater.com or call the box office 904-355-ARTS.
Wholesale prices, premium service, tire outlet.
Mike Dempsey here, folks, and the last thing you want is to flip the switch on your vehicle's central air conditioner on a hot day and find out it just doesn't work. Tire Outlet offers free AC systems inspections. Stay cool with the Florida heat with a Tire Outlet AC checkup.
Wholesale prices, premium service, tire outlet.
Hidden Hills Golf Club invites you to come out and experience one of the most beautiful and unique golf courses in North Florida. Affordable golf, friendly service, and great times in the Hills Grill after play. Call us at 620-0910 today.
Instant Keys offers honest professional locksmith service for lost or broken keys and keyless entry remotes. Call Instant Keys at 722-1111. Get dealership level service in just minutes at a fraction of the cost. 722-1111.
Beaches Jewelry and Pawn is in need of guitars, surfboards, jewelry, tools, and even firearms. Unexpected bills or just want some cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn pays top dollar. Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacks Beach, locally owned for 26 years.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Text line straighten us out. A fatal injury is an injury that results
Oh, gotcha. Sorry about that.
I just gotta clear that up. I know people hate this, but that's love. That only happens. When
we
you
cannot
love
bring our off top.
we won't, but that's just love.
In fact, are we sure that's
no, I'm
plugged
sure
in?
it's plugged in. It's
Because you
there.
did this to me the other
You
night.
can see the dangling thing. It's in there. Like,
We don't have to say any specifics or anything.
No,
All
I'm
he's
not saying
saying
any
is,
of it.
if you're gonna take a trip for someone, you're probably
962 says 962 says best draft class in a long time. No reason for the hate at all.
Good job, man. That's right. Oh, thank you, Ben, for texting us that. Like we
You think bulky?
Yeah, we get it, dude. You like injured players. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their thing. Mine is I like butts and I like darker skin in my women. Like you like injured players. That's what you do. That what did you call it? The your not your niche or what is that? Everybody has their twitch or something like that, I guess.
Well, what's funny is 962 said that 1 minute before 703 says I don't like it.
Okay.
Trevor and Travis might bellow, Balky and Herbs out, but I don't like the draft as a whole. I'm a huge UGA fan. Campbell, he had a good game versus Bama and Mizzou. Average after that. Oh, and Pitts made money off of it. Little hasn't played in 2 years. Big orange guy, torn ACL. This team needed more ready to play and contribute guys and less risk guys.
Pitts was going to make.
He
money
goes on.
regardless.
You trade up for this, of course. That's the only guy that fits Herb's bottle. That's why you trade up for
the UAB guy.
The UAB guy. Yeah, you got to trade up for the credit card scammer.
858 says James sounds like he got the vid.
Oh, I didn't know that about him.
You got the vid?
Nah, sinuses. Like if I'm not coughing,
We already
I
went
don't
over
have
this
I
last
don't
week.
have a temperature. I feel great.
So wait, the UAB guy got in trouble. He got arrested.
We started the show off
Yeah, he
with
was at
this.
Florida. Our show is the one that broke it on a Saturday morning.
Well, we started tonight's show off with this.
No,
you
we
already
didn't.
Yes, we did.
We did talk about the UAB guy. I said he was the most
The scammer.
Like the scammer, the road runner.
Okay, gotcha.
But when he was at Florida, he was a part of their credit card.
Oh, he was at Florida before. Got you. Now I'm following.
728. Denny, how do you feel about Ian Book to the Saints? Ecstatic. Like the biggest reaction I got of the entire weekend was when I saw that. I get the alerts for the Saints draft picks. I'm at my son's game. I see it's Ian Book. It's like made my weekend. Much
Do you
higher
think
than
he could
people
probably
thought.
beat out the starter there?
I think it's a great situation for him. Really good situation with an offensive staff that has used somebody with similar skill sets in the past.
And he can learn behind a
That'd be great.
genius.
I mean, if you can get behind Jameis for
Jamias Winston.
yes, behind him and the tight end,
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Speaking of tight end, so let's be real about the tight end position for a second. And I got into this a little bit in crosstalk with Rick. When we're saying, when we aren't saying, when Jag fans are saying that, oh, we don't have a tight end, this is ridiculous. We don't have a tight. First off, they're going to have a tight end. There will be one here soon. Okay. That's going to happen. Secondly, it's not like that's all this offense is missing. We're 1 of 15. Like that's talk for a team that went 11-5, perhaps even 10-6. And it was like, man, if we would have converted these 3 third downs in this game, we could have won our division or something like that. You're 1 of 15. Tight end is not your biggest priority. You have some, but the bigger thing is, let's do a little exercise here, James. Who are the best tight ends in the league right now?
Buddy from the Raiders is one of the
Darren
top
Waller.
5. But
Travis Kelce.
Yep. And
George Kittle.
Yeah.
Jonnu Smith, maybe? No? Mark Andrews?
Sure.
Okay. Isn't he a surgeon?
Dr. James.
Oh, James Andrews. My point being, out of those that we just named, how many have a Super Bowl ring? Travis Kelce.
Gronk. I don't think he's one of the top ones anymore.
Right, but you see my like. It's not like
Manwich.
Manhurts.
Yeah, he's one of the best blocking ones.
We have him,
and we do have James. I'm tired of people acting like he doesn't exist.
Right, James O'Shaughnessy. Y'all
okay.
can laugh at me about this, but it's a different dude right now than what he has been the last couple years. I've been with him every offseason, and he is healthy. Like he looks fantastic. I'm not saying that he's going to make a Pro Bowl. I'm just saying y'all are putting too much stock in this tight end position because you're hearing analysts talk about it. And these analysts don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Don't you think it's silly that they're even talking about needs in general for a team like the Jags? Like, just draft who you think is the most talented guy. You're not going to win anything
I was
next year.
joking about Gronk, but he's top 10 in yards.
Last year? Wow.
Last year he was?
Yeah, 623.
Okay, perfect. So your average tight end is going to get you
You said Jonnu Smith, 448.
Okay.
8 touchdowns.
Your average tight end is going to get you between 400 and 600 yards. Not average, your good tight end is going to get you. Not your great, not your elite. I'm not talking about Kelce and Kittle.
Mm-hmm. Those are both over. Well, Kelce and Waller were over 1,000.
Go look up Zach Ertz stats. I want to see because that's the name everybody wants.
Zach Ertz, 335. Just you want to know?
He had a bad year though.
I know Tyler Eifert's dad is curious about what he was at, but he was just actually
he had 1,100-yard season.
Here's what we want to know. So Zach Ertz, 335, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our favorite, James O'Shaughnessy. Do you know how many yards he had? 262.
And got hurt halfway through the season.
So we might actually have it.
But I mean, Ertz did have 1,100 yards one year. And he had a 900-yard year. Like
Tyler Eifert had a better season last year than Zach Ertz.
My only point is the tight end position is changing. And when these analysts talk about tight ends, you need to sit down and you need to look at what are they really talking about. Is Kyle Pitts really a tight end? Is Jason Kelce? Yes. Jason Kelce, you have to deal with him personnel wise. There's matchup issues. If you don't get the right guy, it's and I don't think the right guy was in the draft past Pitts. I didn't know Brevin Jordan ran a 4.9.
What? Okay, well that explains a lot.
A 4.9 at a pro day.
Yeah. This year?
Yes.
When they're just giving out 4.5s?
Yeah, I had no idea.
George Kittle's one of the best. He's ranked 9th in yards last year. It just depends. What we need to know is what the identity of this team is. And the best way to go back is to look in the past. And
who is Brevin Jordan ran a 4.64.
Oh, I saw something earlier that said that. Okay, my bad.
Who was when Seattle won the Super Bowl, or when they played in the Super Bowl and they should have handed it off, and basically Schottenheimer ruined Marshawn Lynch's opportunity to become Super Bowl MVP. Who was their tight end?
No idea. I'm sure if you say it, I'll remember it, but I have no idea.
See if we don't look it
no
up.
clue.
My point in this is, do we even know that the tight end is of extreme importance in the Schottenheimer offense?
Well, it's Bevel's offense.
My bad.
Yeah.
In Bevel's offense, I apologize. Yeah.
What did the tight end at Detroit have last year? With a quarterback that flung it all over the yard.
TJ Hawkinson sucked.
Yeah.
I just saw it.
858, preaching. Antonio Gates changed the game. Tony Gonzalez, too. Do either one of them have a Super Bowl ring?
No, it's like, guys, all right. Guess who else? Travis
730 yards for TJ Hawkinson.
Travis Kelce changed the game. Darren Waller changes the game. I can name you the top 5 people at any position change the game. But those guys don't always win. It doesn't always translate into that. Nobody like
we're
right
talking
now,
about pieces for teams that are
people are saying the Raiders have literally drowned their franchise by locking into a 10-year deal with Chucky. With Gruden.
Mm-hmm.
Like And that's who Darren Waller's with. Like, you can name the best. Like, yes, that's a Hall of Famer changed the game. Yes, but that Hall of Famer did not win consistently where he was at with the Hall of Fame running back. Yeah, you know what? Who LT changed the game out of the backfield route running and also running the ball. But you know what people still say about the running back position? You can get it in the 3rd and 4th round. We can name the best of the best at any position. That does not change the fact that some teams literally eat off of block, tight end release. And that might be what this, that might just be what it is.
Seeing and being around Manhurts, that dude can block. I don't even need to see film.
He can block?
That dude can just look at people, and they're blocked. He is a much more athletic Jeremy Parnell.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's not saying that the tight end isn't important.
No,
it's saying that when you have what they obviously believe is what they have in their 4 wide receivers, or their top 4 wide receivers, is enough athleticism to be able to beat a team vertically. And you really can get away with just having a tight end that can actually give you a few seconds. Because here's the reality of your offensive line. Little Walter hasn't played football in 2 years. None of us truly believe in Cam Robinson, and we don't know what the other tackle is like. So how do you protect your tackles? You bring in tight ends who can block. That's how you keep your quarterback upright, and you let wide receivers do what wide receivers do, catch.
I hope they do get one. Like, and I think they will. I think they'll get Hayden Hurst, which I don't understand. Everybody's infatuation with Hayden Hurst. I know he's a local guy, but things have not gone as planned for Hayden Hurst.
571 yards last year with 6 catches. 6 touchdowns.
Right. But I actually think they will end up with Zach Ertz. I do. I think that. And that'll be great. And I'll love it. I'm just saying, like, it's not the end of the world. It's not the position that if you're not, it doesn't correlate to wins. That's my point. It doesn't correlate to trophies. Quarterback correlates. Corners, yes. We're starting to see linebackers that can run. If you go look, that correlates. I don't know that tight end does. And 859 says, Denny, with all due respect, your take on the draft and team is so negative. They will win a minimum of 8 games. I'm not negative, actually, 859. And the only reason why I'm reading this and addressing this is because I'm not negative on the draft. I actually like the draft. I don't have, we all have the same injury concerns. But when I look at their first 4 picks, I love it. I love the ETN pick. Everybody knows how I feel about Trevor Lawrence. I actually think they are heading in a right. So if I'm putting off that vibe, that's not what I really feel. I like the direction they're heading in, draft-wise.
No. I think people need to stop being so damn sensitive and understand that you can like something and be critical of it at the same time.
Right.
Like, you can,
correct.
Like, you can, like, to me, you actually saying that you're okay with the tight end position not being as addressed because it's something that you could get later on until you find the Pitts or somebody that you're truly in love with, then that's actually being positive. Actually, here's the thing about Pitts. I think Pitts is good.
Oh, I think Pitts is Hall of Fame.
You know who I saw in real life in college who was amazing? Did something I've never seen before.
Can I guess?
Who?
Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis.
Yep.
I saw Vernon Davis go up against a top defense. I saw a cornerback try to tackle him and actually wrap up. I saw him stiff arm that cornerback into the ground. And then I saw him accelerate and get 10 yards on a defense with was it 4 first rounders that year, and I believe 3 or 4 other guys who got drafted. An NFL defense. That was elite. You know how many seasons like Kelsey or Waller have had that Vernon Davis did, who was tall?
Was it 1?
Who was fat? 1 season. Yeah. He ran a 4. He was
probably the most can't miss prospect.
Yeah, not this fabricated 4.3 at your pro day.
Yeah,
he ran a 4.3 in Indy,
and was built like a god.
It's just amazing.
Had everything you wanted. Was supposedly a decent blocker coming out.
Wasn't a bad blocker. just everything that you wanted was a matchup nightmare. Another guy that Florida had that ended up getting drafted, I think they ended up getting drafted late. Ben Troop. Kellen Winslow. Those are like this has happened before where we've seen tight ends that transcend the game that are like really good route runners that can block, that create. You know what happens in the NFL? Sometimes it just doesn't work.
Bro, did you know? You remember Javaris Davis? They went to Auburn.
Yeah,
this is like they're cousins.
Him and
Vernon.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Makes sense.
Vontae Davis.
Okay.
Is his brother.
Makes sense.
Man,
that's a
Miles
good,
Davis,
good genes.
father.
Was it dad?
I mean, Vontae Davis was a first-round pick too. Wow.
It's good genes.
Yeah. All right, let's get to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock coming up next.
This is Hacker. Join me for the Gator Bites podcast presented by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists with new episodes every Wednesday. Subscribe and listen by searching for 1010XL Florida Gator Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or TuneIn.
After such an extraordinary year, it's time to celebrate the most extraordinary member of the family, Mom. Diamonds Direct invites you to join us as we say cheers to the mothers in our lives. For this Mother's Day, we've put together an exceptional collection of affordable and meaningful gifts for any budget. Birthstone rings, stackable rings, eternity bands, pearls, elegant diamond pendants, and of course, stunning diamond earrings. So cheers to you, Mom, for being such an incredible partner, for learning to be a teacher in the past year, for keeping the family healthy and safe, for always putting everything else first. This year, more than ever, she deserves a gift that's anything but ordinary. And at Diamonds Direct, that's our specialty. Timeless gifts of jewelry that she can enjoy and cherish for decades to come. Why not surprise her with a bigger diamond for her ring? Come let the experts at Diamonds Direct help you find that remarkable gift that says, cheers, Mom, for all your remarkable efforts over the last year. Diamonds Direct, off Town Center Parkway, next to the Hyatt.
Hey Jacksonville, Safety Tom here with Remedy Staff. Concerned about keeping your family safe during these difficult times? We are as well. Wash your hands frequently. Self-monitor. If you have symptoms, self-isolate to keep friends, family, and coworkers safe. Need a doctor? Don't just show up. Give them a heads up. Call the COVID hotline for guidance at 1-866-779-6121. These are just a few quick safety tips from Remedy Staffing, keeping you, your family, friends, coworkers, and our healthcare workers safe in Jacksonville.
It's the North Florida Dive Club 4th Annual Shootout Spearfishing Tournament, May 19th through 23rd. Kickoff party, May 19th. Shooting days, May 20th through 22nd. And weigh-in and awards on May 23rd. New this year, hunt from any location. Open to scuba divers and free divers. Awards for top shooters and teams, plus lots of prizes. Sign up at savagediving.com. savagediving.com. North Florida Dive Club is a nonprofit promoting marine conservation and fellowship among divers.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. And take back control of your life.
Office in Jacksonville.
Fenwick Heating and Cooling has some important news. You have one more chance to lock in extra savings with Fenwick's Super Plumbing event. Take up to $200 off select plumbing services, plus get a free inspection of a water heater or garbage disposal with any plumbing service. And up to $89 value. Don't wait. Save big on your plumbing projects. Call Fenwick now, 904-660-0556, or visit FenwickHomeservices.com.
The flagship station of the Jaguars, WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach, WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
In 1921, U.S. Marine Corps surgeon Dr. Robert McKeever established the first urologic practice in Florida, the McKeever Clinic. I'm Dr. West. 100 years later, we continue to carry on his life's work in providing complete urologic care in Jacksonville. We have 13 board-certified urologists with many areas of expertise to provide the highest level of care for both men and women. Visit McKeeverClinic.com to learn more about how we can help. McKeever Clinic. Innovators in urologic care since 1921.
High Flying Jack O here. Woody's Barbecue takes care of you like you're part of the family. Be it wings, ribs, burgers, or brisket, Woody's Barbecue is always ready to set the table.
At Woody's Barbecue, it's what we do. Let's eat.
Opening day at the ballpark? It's always been something to celebrate. But this year, after everything, this opening day may be the best one ever. That's why Jackson Mills Hometown Credit Union, One-to-One Financial, and Jackson Mills Home Team, the Jumbo Shrimp, invite everyone to join us May 4th for opening day. Welcome back, baseball. Welcome back, Jacksonville. Welcome back to opening day, May 4th, from One-to-One Financial, a bright path forward.
Did you know that for every inch of rain on a 2,000 square foot roof, 1,500 gallons come off the eaves of the roof? Call Clearwater Seamless Gutters and Drainage, and we'll design a plan using our Clearwater Seamless Gutters, and we'll connect those gutters to a Clearwater drainage system to solve your erosion and standing water issues.
Clearwater Seamless Gutters. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at gutters.
And drainage too.
SeamlessGuttersJacksonville.com. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
You mad, bro?
1010XL 92.5 FM. Join us in the Sports Den. Call or text 641-1010.
Open up your heart and let that hate out.
You gotta let it breathe. It's Monday. Shouldn't be angry or anything, but you're probably mad that you went to work. That's why you're listening to us. The Sports Den, brought to you by, actually, 8 o'clock is brought to you by Green Acres Sporting. GreenAcresSporting.com is where you go to get all your wildlife and hunting needs. Also, by the way, they got tons of ammo. And Glocks, ARs, AKs, bow and arrows, crossbows. Basically, if you need to destroy something, this is the best place to go.
Love it.
I wish.
And you can get trained in the art of blowing things up. Well, with a gun. They have great concealed carry classes that happen Monday through Saturday. It's $25. Make sure I'm saying that right. Well, if it's $25 and it costs more when you go there, they'll correct you. But they have them there. It's a great place to go. It's our sponsor for 8 o'clock each and every day.
I wish name, image, and likeness was a thing now. Because Anthony Richardson would be sad. AR.
Oh, man. They said it's still going.
No, well, it starts in July.
Yeah, July 1st. Oh, Governor Ron said, hold up now.
We're not going to let a little
they got that
misplaced
done,
lettering.
The last day of legislation. They were like, he was like, nah, player. Hop along, Mackenzie Milton, and started tweeting. All these cats tweeting. And he said, we got Dopey Dan to say something? He's like, oh, nah, I can't have him. And he's Florida's his alma mater, too?
Oh, DeSantis went to UF.
So he's like, nah, y'all get back in there. Y'all don't leave until y'all give these kids their opportunity to make money. I'm all for it.
Anybody have a 8 o'clock?
I know that you have one that I agree with.
I do have one.
You get one. Yours is more sports related, correct?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Go ahead.
Not in any way.
Let it spray. Let the chopper spray.
Remember a couple weeks ago,
he went to Yale.
It ended up being false, somewhat false news when we were talking about the ban on beef.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm actually
You are fake news.
I'm actually going to kind of support this.
Support fake beef or support
the
beef?
ban on it.
Oh, okay.
On anything because I love red meat, I love beef, but listen, if there's people willing to wait in a line for over 4 hours
for fake beef
for White Castle, then we as a country we need a hard line on this.
We need to look ourselves in the mirror, maybe.
Somebody more responsible than us needs to go, listen, guys, this has gotten out of control. You're sitting in your car for over 4 hours?
Not for a Whopper. Not for a Big Mac.
No, not for Popeye's chicken
It's very
sandwich.
small. Basically,
lots of small burgers.
You can recreate this so much better. There's this thing for you weirdos who sit in line for Crystals in White Castle. There's this thing called Hawaiian bread.
Hawaiian rolls.
Hawaiian rolls are unbelievable.
Well, yeah, they got the bread too now, so you can step your game up.
Whoa,
Yeah,
like
hold
little
on.
slices?
We give them out every Saturday. I steal about 4 of them every Saturday. Well, I don't steal. I take.
You feed your family.
I'm feeding.
with
It's a food drive, and I drove, and I need food too. But the Hawaiian rolls, you can slice them bad boys open, put you some thinly pressed beef on there.
Very thin.
With some cheese.
Little onions, but I don't know why they did the onions. But we should tell people exactly what we're talking about. In Orlando, they opened the first White Castle today. The first ever Orlando White Castle. Because, down here in the South, we have Crystals. We don't have White Castle.
Isn't it the same thing?
I guess. But there was a line. Go look it up online. There's a video of a guy driving down the road, and it's like 30-second video. Mm-hmm. So imagine somebody going maybe 25, 30 miles an hour for 30 seconds. That's how long the line was.
That's unbelievable.
I
have lost all faith in humanity at this point.
Sometimes we're too free.
It's unreal.
Too free.
I agree.
Like, that's just...
I can't agree with that, but I think it's funny.
Freedom! You know what though? Here's the reality. I'm gonna make some people mad here, but here's the reality. I'm gonna venture a bet here. This was a mile-long traffic jam.
Losing bets lately.
I'm gonna venture. Okay, this may be a prediction, not a bet. That the people who sat in line for 4 hours are the same people that tell everybody I'm too busy to work out.
Ooh. Whoa.
Those are the same people sitting in 4-hour lines for White Castle. Now, I'm coming to you as not exactly a fit individual. So I am not judging these people. But you can't sit in line for 4 hours for White Castle and then hit people with
you also can't have a job.
That's true too.
Like what
if somebody took a half day?
Or kids.
Shut up,
how can
kid.
you do anything for just 4 hours?
It's only 3.5 more hours so you can get your little burger.
You definitely don't have kids, man, because
I'm
trying to think of being in a car with Killer and Trey.
In the car with you?
Trying to get some actually, now that I think about it.
You could get them to walk over to another
my
restaurant
7-year-old, if I brought home little burgers.
He'd throw them at you.
To my 7-year-old, he'd shoot me with all of his Nerf guns. This is grown adults living in a past you remember, because you remember Harold and Kumar with the White Castle, some low-budget C movie.
Yep.
Probably
Stoner
a D.
movie.
Definitely a stoner movie. And now you feel like you had to go sit in 4 hours. You sat in 4 hours for something that you're going to eat in less than 3 minutes, and you're going to be on the toilet for 3 hours.
I would be too worried about hey, by the time I finally get up there, they're going to be out of whatever.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever had Crystals sober?
No.
I have not.
I've never had it sober or where I'm just, if I'm so famished that it's the only thing that I could possibly eat, and I've paid for it every time.
What's the longest you guys have ever waited for food? In general, any meal that you can think of, at a place.
I've waited, I think, 20, 30 minutes at the Popeyes when they were doing their stuff, but I was getting my hair cut in the same parking lot. So I went and ordered my food, and I just walked across, got my hair cut, and came back.
That's genius.
I'm not sitting in a car for that long. I get impatient.
I also have I must have a condition because I have to take a whiz all the time. I would have to go stand and go in the bushes while my car is just.
Yeah, I'd have had to be at least 2.
So 449 hit us with White Castle and Crystals are not the same thing.
Oh.
Would you say that Whataburger and Five Guys is the same thing?
That is not the exact. That's a terrible analogy. Okay. They're little burgers that both of them sell. They're buns with thin pieces of beef. That is what it is.
That you can eat in one bite.
Whataburger is a delicious sandwich by itself.
Huge.
In a yellow wrapper with chopped onions. Five Guys is literally grease and beef and deliciousness.
That's what I was saying, delicious. But Whataburger sucks.
Whoa.
People say that Whataburger, the best thing at Whataburger is their chicken. And I'm bro. If it's called burger in the name and that's not even good.
So is White Castle and Crystals, are they the popcorn chicken of the burger?
Basically, world? I guess that's how you're trying to they're popcorn burgers.
Yeah.
They're sliders. That's what it is, dude. You stood 4 hours for a slider.
They also have
a
little
bad
hot dogs.
Slider at that.
They do have little hot dogs?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, then if you
does White Castle have them? I know Crystals has them.
No, 705 said this is the largest White Castle ever in America.
I don't.
Why is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh,
this is like somebody coming up on me and saying I like Checkers over Rallies. It's the same damn restaurant, man.
Dude.
I happen to like both of them.
I'll say this. They have a waffle sandwich.
Where?
That looks absolutely flawless.
At Checkers or White Castle?
No, White Castle. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm not going to White Castle now. My head o'clock is so much worse than this.
I'm just looking at the world's largest White Castle.
Look at the waffle sandwich, dude. You might rethink this whole
White
8
Castle?
o'clock. Yeah.
No, there's no way. I don't care what it is. I don't care.
3 for $3. Oh.
I don't care what it is,
Wait a
bro.
minute.
I'm not.
How big is the waffle? Is the waffle
It's
like
a tiny waffle. The picture makes it look like it's normal size, but we know it's not.
I got
It
too
does
much.
look delicious.
I got too many things to do and accomplish in life than to eat tiny waffles.
I can say this with certainty.
Like I really like waffles.
I can say this with absolute certainty.
I gotta be at work.
If White Castle, White Castle's open, and you know what? I like White Castle. I'm gonna go. If I went there and there were more than 5 cars
I'd
in
be
the
like,
drive-through,
I'll go later.
Right.
Go somewhere
I'll slide
else.
later.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Ew, they have crinkle cut fries. Gross.
I went out on Saturday.
Okay.
And it was a great event. It was a derby party.
To White
Ironically, no, not the White Castle. Ironically, we didn't watch the Kentucky Derby at all.
Oh, okay.
It was just like
It was a good race.
I thought about it. There was not a TV in sight, but it was great. It was at the library downtown, which is really nice. It got like a little outdoor area.
Okay.
It's kind of nice and snazzy.
Wait, it was at the what?
The library downtown.
Okay.
Never been to a party at the library downtown, but
Some
I haven't been to
people
the
read
library.
That the actual library, or that's the name of the club?
No, it's the library, like over
That's
there by
the name of the club.
Like, yeah, that's the name of the club. No, but it's not like Tallahassee used to have late night library. This was
Orlando
actually-
on UCF's campus, they have the library, which is a
No, it's like
bar.
Laurel Street downtown, the library. You go into the library, then you go upstairs, and then you go
odd.
outside.
Okay, go ahead.
Had a good time. With my Taylor, my boy OJ. Shout out to OJ who just got engaged last Thursday.
Congrats,
Congratulations.
Another one bites the dust.
And
They all do, OJ.
There was like a VIP thing, mixer after it. So I go to the VIP mixer.
In the library?
No, it was at another place. This other place doesn't pay us. And I don't know if I'll ever go back to this place again. But I go in and the VIP thing says you get exclusive access to the after party. And
Okay.
that's where they said the after party was. It was still relatively early. So we're going and vibing. It's an encounter with a Jaguar. It's not a player. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm not mad at Buddy. I'm just mad at the situation.
Okay.
This is what I'm hating on because it's etiquette. He's like, hey, man, y'all can chill here for a little bit, but, y'all got to go when more people come here because they only let me get 12 people in VIP. And, I know y'all was a part of the party, but I'm paying for this. I'm like, respect on that part. The boldness, not a problem. He ends up going and getting another section, and they say, like, hey, more people can say, hey, oh, y'all straight now. Hey, I just need y'all just going to have to put something on it. Y'all good, though. I'm like,
This was happening at the library?
no, this is at
Oh,
the after party
party.
to the library. The after party to the library that our ticket
like,
clearly
things
said
have
that we
changed
paid
since the
for,
last time I
but
went
now
to the
people are
library.
asking me
Library's
for
lit.
more money. Yeah, it's changed. You get a
Sounds
book, though.
aggressive.
You get a book in a shot. But Buddy's like, he's looking at us, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, whoa. And then he tells me the price, and I'm like, wait a minute. Nobody asked me if I wanted to be a part of this. You're telling me I'm buying VIP?
What was the price?
$1,800. Right. You feel me?
Whoa.
So this dude just drops
Dollars?
Right. Not pesos, American dollars. Now here's how me and my friends roll. If me and my friends as a unit collectively decide that we want to go out, and we collectively decide that we want to be in VIP, we have collectively decided that we're going to all go in. I don't know this man, and he doesn't know me. And so the first part, I wasn't mad. I didn't get mad until my man just dropped, like looking at me like I'm about to pay a piece of $1,800.
Put in on it. Yeah.
And I don't know you.
I'd be like, I got 5 on this.
I didn't got nothing. Because there's a lot goes into it. It's not really the money, it's the bottles or whatever they view as. And I see other people buying bottles of alcohol that I don't drink. And what if I want to buy alcohol, or me and my crew say this is what we're willing to do, and now you want to sip on it?
This takes me back.
It's like my birthday.
Like your birthday.
And I could no longer look at a certain Jaguar the same way. I can no longer view this man who's a good guy. It turns out one of my friends, Rhodes, knows him. A couple of my friends, he's like, he just didn't know who you were. He wasn't like. I said, doesn't matter now. This is how we got introduced. But this man just asking me for money all willy-nilly.
But see, when James and I this is the way we did VIP. We decided before we went, we're going to split it, right? We're going to treat it's James' birthday. But you ain't just bringing unwarranted bottles into our VIP.
No, it was what we want to drink.
Right. And every sip of it had to be gone before you brought the next one. Like James and I were over there like rattling cups.
Hold on. So it's $1,800 on top of whatever you're buying?
No, $1,800 is the total is the minimum that you got to get to. So the bottles at like the club that we went to for
James'
my birthday were like
was more than that.
$300.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A bottle. Maybe $350. I forgot. But it was pretty cool. We were going toe to toe.
I'll put it this way. We got the bill. I had to call the bank and be like, hey, there's a charge coming through.
This is actually me.
Yes.
Yeah. I still don't respect this guy for throwing up in the VIP.
Oh, he ain't even here anymore.
He got cut. I knew it wasn't going to work.
He was a big money free agent. The cat from Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Julius Thomas. Bad body Julius.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell. He just threw up in the VIP.
After they kicked us off.
The VIP we were supposed to be in.
Yeah.
The cool one where you can see everybody walk in.
Yep.
Was it on the couch or on the ground or like?
That was on the stage. It was on the stage in front of everybody.
He went and threw up in the back. I'm like, have some respect.
Dude.
Came right back out talking to some girl after even brushing his teeth.
Yeah, you didn't even go wash.
Didn't even go home.
No. Didn't even go to the bathroom.
Yeah, he threw up. He threw up
in a trash can.
Like right there.
This is a savage.
Now this guy didn't throw up. I just don't like the way the guy approached me with the money part. So we left and we went to go hang out with Scott. Not that Scott, the other Scott.
Oh.
I wish we would have hung out with Scott. That would have been epic.
449 is taking this White Castle thing very personal.
Oh man.
Says, hey James.
Oh jeez.
That video you did with the fake Trevor Lawrence was a D-rated video.
Oh my God.
Went viral.
Have y'all ever had White Castle?
Yes.
I have.
White Castle is a big staple in Ohio. It sucks.
Mm.
It literally sucks. No grown man should cap for White Castle. I can at least admit that was a parody and a spoof that we did from jump. Are you parodying us and spoofing us? Or are you being serious?
Do you own White Castle?
405, the biggest difference between Crystals and White Castle is that White Castle has elite fries because they are seasoned and curly. So, again, I'm not talking bad about White Castle. Let me just say that. What I'm talking bad about is the people who chose to wait 4 hours for White Castle. I would have said this about any restaurant.
Let me get this straight.
Any fast food restaurant in the world.
You sit in 4 hours to eat little burgers and crinkle cut French fries. You sound like my 2-year-old.
You sound like you ain't from around here.
Like, dude, like seriously, this is concerning. I'm not ranking on you. This is nothing. This is me, fan to man. Like right here, boom, us. Get help.
Dom says, speaking of fries, Chick-fil-A is still at it. Filling fry containers to 60%.
No, you know
that
what?
is not what Jesus would do.
That is not. Now I will say, but you know what?
He turned water.
I don't like Chick-fil-A because they always messing with the fries. But they're giving you the amount that Jesus would want you to have. They're looking out for you. White Castle is making you sit in line for 4 hours to eat the scrapings off of real burgers. That's what you're eating.
Man,
you're
White
not
Castle ran out of food 2 hours into it. They went to Publix and bought the little
frozen
ones that you can heat up. Yeah. That's all they did. And y'all sat there for 4 hours waiting on it.
Eating frozen White Castle from Publix.
Actually, that's probably
like a damn fool.
That's probably what they did.
We have to break.
We do have to break. We'll get to something coming up next.
What's the deal with the show? Around town, around the world. Take 1010XL with you wherever you go. Everyone can hear. Download our free app for Apple and Android devices. Search 1010XL where you get your apps.
Give me 15 seconds of your time, and I'll tell you why you should buy a vehicle from us. Over 1,000 vehicles to choose from as low as $5,000. Free oil changes. Credit is never a problem. We have what you're looking for. 30-day exchange policy and 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. If we can offer all that in 15 seconds, imagine what we can offer in person. I dare you to come find out. Visit Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville. We're here to wow you.
Tobacco-Free Florida has many free ways to help you quit nicotine. From free 2-week starter kits of Quit Aids to free cessation services like Phone Quit and Group Quit. We're even trying out new motivational tactics, like 80s rock anthems.
The time is now, and I'm so proud. You're the greatest quitter of all. Tobacco-free, won't you believe? You're right there where you wanted to be. You stand strong, you're standing tall. You're a quitter on a mission to be. You're the greatest quitter. He's tobacco's greatest quitter. You're the greatest quitter. He's tobacco's greatest quitter of all.
Ah, cool. Lasers. Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
This draft profile is brought to you by Massage Envy.
For the first time in franchise history, Jacksonville held the first pick in the draft, and the choice was an easy one. Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence. The 6'6", 220-pound junior started 36 games at Clemson, winning a school record 34 of them, leading the Tigers to a national championship. Jacksonville hopes the 21-year-old will lead their franchise to its first Super Bowl.
What gives Trevor Lawrence his competitive edge? It's the signature headband. Join XL Primetime this Friday at the famous Quick Lube on Townsend and Merrill.
To pick up your own Trevor Town headband.
While supplies last, plus food, drinks, and oil change deals.
It's Trevor Town, baby.
Hacker here. Now that it's termite season, you're probably seeing swarmers, but it's the subterranean termites that do all the damage, and you may not even see them. Protect your investment and have Peninsula Pest Control treat your home before termites get inside. Call us at 389-3491 or go online to crittergetter.com to schedule a free inspection. Be sure to ask about the $100 termite discount. Remember, Peninsula is your critter getter.
No one outfits golfers better than Edwin Watts Golf Shops. We've been fitting golfers since 1968. Utilizing cutting-edge fitting technology, we'll analyze your swing and our Foresight launch monitors and fit you with the perfect club, pair of shoes, the latest golf apparel, golf balls, bags, and more. So come by today for your complete custom fitting. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Stay connected to Gainesville with the Florida Gator Report with Lauren Brooks.
Go, Gators!
Brought to you by Darley's Plumbing, where quality counts. Get your Gators on 1010XL, home of the Florida Gators.
Join the Jacksonville Icemen for the Jax Eats Food Festival on Saturday, May 8th, and enjoy all of the great taste of Jacksonville outside in the Veterans Memorial Arena Plaza from 4 to 6:45 p.m. Then cool off when the Icemen host the Wheeling Nailers at 7. Package includes unlimited food sampling, center ice game ticket, and an Iceman shot glass for just $50. Purchase now and save by visiting JaxIceman.com/JaxEats. It's the Jax Eats Food Festival on Saturday, May 8th. Iceman Hockey, your city, your team.
Superior Fence and Rail knows about commercial fence services. From automatic gates to security fence and railing, Superior Fence and Rail's professional team delivers with great communication, trained installers, and quality products. Trust your next commercial project with the top-rated fence company in Jacksonville. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail for your commercial project today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
With the 106th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Jay Tufele, defensive tackle, USC. Let's go, JJs. Let's go.
You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Oh, dear.
Let's go, JJs. Let's go.
Oh,
let's go, JJs. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Hey, y'all want us to play games over there.
All right.
Jiggly,
They don't deserve us.
I don't like the way they. Sometimes it sounds really refined and like proper, but then sometimes I just don't like the way they talk.
Sounds silly.
They just sound
One more
like-
time. One more time.
I want to hear the whole thing.
Me too.
With the 106th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Jay Tufele, defensive tackle, USC. Let's go, JJs. Let's go.
They got interrupted.
He got set off.
Does he not know how to say Jacksonville?
What do you mean?
Like, let's go, JJ's.
Is
like,
this
who,
a thing
Yeah,
over there?
I don't know.
Who says JJ's?
JJ's Jacksonville Jaguars. So maybe
Right.
in England, where the Jaguars are the JJ's.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't know that until this weekend, but now I know, and now I have a soundbite for me.
Tiffy. Well, how did he say his name?
Yeah, to be fair to that guy, I don't even know how to say Tufele.
Oh, that's the
Tufele?
least of the
Tufele, yeah.
With the 106th pick in the 2021 NFL draft,
NFL?
the Jacksonville
or
Jaguars.
NFL?
He was done right there. Like the second he screwed up, it was all in his mind.
With the 106th pick in the 2021 NFL draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Jay Tufele, defensive tackle, USC.
I've
Let's
got
go,
more.
JJ's. Let's go.
I've got more faith in
I'm
Leon.
talking over that part.
In Leon doing a perfect Pagoda reading than this whoever this British guy. That's what my bad. Kubota. Pagoda Kubota. I want to. I'd rather hear
Hold on.
that.
That guy that we just heard,
Uh-huh.
or Uncle Dave talking about cigars.
Oh,
In
Uncle
South
Dave.
American countries.
Uncle Dave. And it's not because he could. Yeah, Uncle Dave's was worse than this guy. But Uncle Dave's old. This guy looked fairly young. And they got him speaking. Like he could have took a script. Maybe you don't know the falafel guy, but you know that you can say stop saying Jaguars. You can say that right.
Let's go JJ's.
And then let's go JJ's. Who's heard that?
If
Like,
they don't
is that
have
your intro,
this
JJ?
guy,
Is that the part that's gonna be your intro? The let's go JJ's.
Well, just
let's go.
whenever I do something great.
Let's go, JJ's. Let's
No,
go.
it's better that it's not clean. That's what's funny about
if
it.
they don't have this guy leading the Duval chant, and then we all hit it with a "Let's go JJ's, let's go," then we're not doing it right in Jacksonville.
Opening week.
Yes, game 1. The schedule comes out next week, right?
I believe so.
I think it's next Thursday.
When asked about London, Shad was very short with his answer and to the point. Basically said, "We don't know enough yet. I'll let you know when I know."
Did y'all see the quote that Ross Tucker had?
Didn't.
So he was interviewed, and they're asking about Trevor. This is very interesting. It says, Shaw said, the player obviously is great, but the person behind the player is what really gives me hope. I can't believe how normal he is. He's been the number one quarterback on all levels since he was 14 years old, being catered to at every level. His humility almost surprises me. I was impressed that he really wanted to come here and wanted to spend his career in Jacksonville.
He didn't have a choice.
Oh, this gets better. That's what he told me. He doesn't want to move around. Listen to this. I told him, if you do what you've done to this point, there's going to be 2 constants. You're going to be in Jacksonville, and I'm going to be in Jacksonville.
Nice. What about the team, though? Well, I guess it's Trevor's here.
So, what if he doesn't?
Then bye-bye, baby. You didn't give me Lot J? Peace.
Shad basically told this man,
you're Lot
listen,
J.
The whole city is resting on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Damn.
If you don't win, we're both bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that Shad doesn't even know how the draft works.
Yeah.
That's he's so
he committed to us.
He was
British or whatever.
He really
Indian.
wanted to go here. He really wanted to come
He
here.
chose us.
Like, nah,
out of all the clubs that he could have signed with. Like, no.
Shad, I think that's not how this works, man.
He wanted to come play for the JJs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Replacing Duval.
Chills from that.
I believe
It's
he did
cute.
want to play here, though.
You know what's funny is I texted Taylor that video today, and she had the same reaction. She said it's very cute.
It is. It's
but
like,
it's funny.
I don't know. If an American guy said that,
Be like, what a creep.
right.
Let's go, JJ's. Let's go. Can we get the Bull City Brigade to like?
They already made T-shirts.
That's
Till We
why
Die people already made JJ T-shirts.
That's why
And if
they
someone's
did
not
that.
sending me a large, then I have no hope for this country. This
Tim,
city.
I mean,
Tim,
you could perhaps buy
Cap,
one.
No.
Here, listen. This is how we're
If
gonna.
you love the show, you'll buy
This
me
is
one.
how we're gonna make this right. Tim, Cap, Dilla. There's a show that literally stole our whole flow, word for word, bar for bar, that y'all got on shirts.
Yes. I'm very upset.
We noticed. Trust me.
Very upset.
I'm not
about
following.
White guy, black guy with dreads, with the side shaved,
Oh,
former player.
Gotcha.
We know where that formula works. We've seen that.
And y'all make a shirt.
And then you made a shirt for them.
Yes,
with their pictures on it. We're not asking for that, damn it. But I would like.
I've never been so disappointed in the city.
A
of my life.
JJ's. We would like some JJ's apparel.
You guys haven't even made a hacker shirt.
We ain't trying to.
I'm
not worried about anybody else.
I'm talking about them. I was making.
When I saw that shirt, like I had a reaction to it. Like
he told me, hit me up. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's
I
the
did
deal.
tell you. I sent James a screenshot of the shirt. And like, what the hell? And I never wanted a shirt from them. It was just the fact that somebody else got it.
Those guys aren't 10-10 guys, though.
They're
But
sports
they're
den
sports
guys.
den guys.
Oh, okay.
They love
They
our
love
show.
the den. I mean, I've done their podcast.
Must not love you guys like you think.
I know.
Man.
I know. We
You
see how
know
it is.
something that happened to me too on Saturday, and I didn't know how to respond to it. Josh Evans, former Gator, former Jag, right? Too, right? I like Josh. Saw Josh out, and Josh ended up coming to the same place later. So, like again, I started seeing people that I knew, but the damage was already.
I had no idea this many people went to the library.
I mean, neither. I was like, wow. So my first time seeing Josh outside of training is in the library, and Josh said something to me that I guess I'm about to start getting, but I didn't know how to respond to it. I was a little perturbed. He's like, man, you out, old man? I said,
what time was it?
It was like 8 o'clock. The thing was just starting, and like we were talking, and he called me an old man. And I was like, you're 29, about to be 30, bro. Like, you're not that far off.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay, so when we started this show,
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I was 35. 2015.
Yeah, well, we've been doing so it's 6 years. Yeah, so I was 30.
I
think
wasn't. My bad. Never mind. I'm way off. I was 39.
Yeah, well, I was like, dang.
Do we have the
younger than I thought you were?
No, I think you were 35 when you started with this. When you were doing stuff
when
with the
I
station,
started,
right?
Yeah, I was 35 when I started intern here.
Because we didn't throw we threw my 31st birthday here. On party when we went to Sweet.
Yeah, so I was. Never mind. So my point being, you were calling me old then.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You're getting there.
I don't like that, man. Don't be calling me. Don't be out here all willy nilly while I'm out and about calling me old, man.
In front of people.
In front of these people
at the library.
But these other old people.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
And I
old
wanted to point to him and do like this. I put the meme up though, because I don't remember. It was like Granddad from The Simpsons was
yelling
talking
at the clouds.
Well, not that. It was I was it once, and now I'm not it anymore. Now you're it, and I'm not it anymore. And now what's it scares me and it's strange and all these. So it was basically an old man saying like, "Hey, it's gonna happen to you one day." But yeah, I don't know how I felt about that.
We have to break.
Dang, we got 2 more breaks we gotta do.
Yep.
We have another old player weighing in on today's players.
We also have to get to our boy Trev's first Duval of all time.
We'll come back with that, and then I want to get to Terry Bradshaw.
Oh Lord.
We'll do that coming up next.
What is the name of this network again? 1010XL. It's sports. Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Around the clock. Sports all the time.
Jacksonville's live and local sports radio.
That's never going to work.
1010XL. Jacksonville Sports Superstation.
It's Small Business Month, and Dell Technologies and Windows are celebrating your unstoppable drive. Save up to 45% on powerful PCs with Windows 10 Pro to work from anywhere, plus top monitors and docks for the ultimate business setup, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right business tech, server, storage, and cloud solutions at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL for Small Business Month savings.
Florida's boating environment is always changing. New sunsets, new experiences that you won't find anywhere else on Earth. But one thing that never changes, boating while impaired by drugs or alcohol. It's illegal in the state of Florida. Boating under the influence will land you in jail, or worse, kill someone you love. It's just simply not a risk worth taking. Learn more about Florida's boating laws at myfwc.com. Brought to you by the FWC Division of Law Enforcement.
Time now for a medical recap. A health and wellness tip from Jaguars head team physician, Dr. Kevin Kaplan.
Nutrition is often overlooked and underestimated. Your body will only put out what you put into it. For this reason, nutrition is one of the most important aspects of any training program. Whether you're training during the season or in the off-season, or just looking to get healthy, your body needs the right fuel. Consider meeting with your doctor about the right nutrition plan to meet your goals. Go Jags!
After such an extraordinary year, it's time to celebrate the most extraordinary member of the family, Mom. Diamonds Direct invites you to join us as we say cheers to the mothers in our lives. For this Mother's Day, we've put together an exceptional collection of affordable and meaningful gifts for any budget. Birthstone rings, stackable rings, eternity bands, pearls, elegant diamond pendants, and of course, stunning diamond earrings. So cheers to you, Mom, for being such an incredible partner, for learning to be a teacher in the past year, for keeping the family healthy and safe, for always putting everything else first. This year, more than ever, she deserves a gift that's anything but ordinary. And at Diamonds Direct, that's our specialty. Timeless gifts of jewelry that she can enjoy and cherish for decades to come. Why not surprise her with a bigger diamond for her ring? Come let the experts at Diamonds Direct help you find that remarkable gift that says, cheers, Mom, for all your remarkable efforts over the last year. Diamonds Direct, off Town Center Parkway, next to the Hyatt.
He's number 55.
I don't care who you're playing in this league.
Mac in the middle.
Down the seams.
Tom McManus.
From the Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute studios.
Fridays on Jaguars Today. Brought to you by McGowan's Heating and Air Conditioning on 1010XL.
Tax problems can be extremely stressful and cause financial devastation. The tax attorneys at J. David Tax Law are right here in Jacksonville to be your personal advocate and resolve your IRS or state sales tax issues. J. David Tax Law focuses on your needs and case outcomes. Don't be fooled by out-of-town tax companies that focus only on signing you up without even working with an attorney. At J. David Tax Law, only highly experienced tax attorneys will represent you. If you have federal or state sales tax debt, payroll taxes, bank levies, wage garnishments, tax liens, or unfiled returns, have a sit-down with J. David Tax Law and get the help you need. Never trust your tax situation to anyone you can't walk in and look in the eye. Call J. David Tax Law for a no-cost consultation at 904-507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Or go to jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or a phone call away.
We have big rolls of carpet, hardwood too, laminates, hot air rocks for you. At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Our prices are low, 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 low.
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Don't delay, we'll put it in next day.
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Y'all gonna see us now, you hear?
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Visit one of our mega flooring stores or go to carpetman.biz or
call 838-6705. The Carpet Man.
Have you always been interested in a career where you get to build projects from the ground up? Well, a career in sheet metal is for you. The Sheet Metal Workers Local 435 Joint Apprenticeship Training Committee is taking applications for their apprenticeship program. They have the best wages and benefits in the industry. The 4-year program includes free training, full family insurance, and pension plans. For more information, visit North Florida Sheet Metal JATC.org. Apprenticeship, the other 4-year degree.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
So I'm reading this Terry Bradshaw thing. And the name of the show that he was on is Moose and Maggie.
So that's his daughter's name?
No, not his show.
Oh, when he was talking.
Yeah.
Okay. I must say that's interesting.
His daughter's a Muse.
One daughter that's named Moose. I'm just gonna assume that she's.
But they were talking about Aaron Rodgers on the show, and Bradshaw. It's a long quote, but bear with me because there's good stuff in here. Says with him being that upset shows me how weak he is.
Talk that talk.
I already like it.
Who the hell cares who you draft? I mean, he's a 3-time MVP in the league, and he's worried about this guy they drafted last year at number 1. And for him to be upset, my God, I don't understand that. Pittsburgh drafted Mark Malone number 1, Cliff Stout in the 3rd or 4th round. I had them coming at me from all angles. I embraced it because when we went to practice, I wasn't worried about those guys. They didn't scare me a bit. So I don't understand why he's so upset at Green Bay. And if they fire the general manager, he'll come back. Are you kidding me? Really, Aaron, that's where this is? So then they said, so what would you do? Bradshaw said, here's what I'd do. I wouldn't budge. Let him gripe. Let him cry. Retire. You're 38. Go ahead and retire. See you later. I mean, I'm really strong about stuff like that, and it makes him look weak. In my way of looking at it, it makes him look weak.
He wanted to use another word.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to call him a like what was the country music star? He wanted to call him a fan.
A what?
Or band. Remember the country music star that got in trouble?
Oh, yes.
He used certain
Oh,
words.
my God.
Like he really wanted to call him.
Oh, my
and it would have been the
God.
proper context.
Dude, Terry Bradshaw.
You would have allowed that?
I would have allowed it. Like the problem is, okay, outside of the connotations of the negative connotations of the word, is that it's never used in the proper context of aggressiveness.
That would be appropriate.
Like if you used it appropriately, it would be cool.
I feel like James would have become a Terry Bradshaw fan.
I would have been. The problem is like if I'm in an argument with somebody and they're losing the argument, it's always random. It's never well done. It's nah. Like it's just like that. Like, but if you said, "Yo, I don't like you. I think you're a band," I'm like, "Oh, I might be mad. One of us might have to die, but I would respect that you use it in the proper context."
I like that.
And you're not gonna die because of you using the word. It's just when that word is used, that phrase is used, like
Somebody might be
somebody
upset
has
about
to.
it. But
Somebody
Aaron
gotta
Rodgers
go.
is not going to kill you. Aaron Rodgers is soft.
Aaron Rodgers is just a guy who holds a grudge better than anybody in American history.
Or worse, whatever way you look at it.
Your parents
worse than anyone.
are burning. And you don't check on your parents, but you check on all your parents' neighbors to make sure that they're good.
Susan from down the street.
Don makes a good point. Who do you think would win right now? Terry Bradshaw or Aaron Rodgers in a fight?
Bradshaw easily.
Like that old tough guy thing.
Bro, his head's been used as like a battering ram back in the day, bro.
You just think he
just don't care.
Yeah,
He
he's
wouldn't feel the
taking
hits.
shots. Doesn't matter. He's walking through those shots. He's like Triple G.
Fair.
I mean, I don't disagree with anything he's saying.
Don't you think the whole Rodgers leaking out that he would be willing to retire and become the Jeopardy host was just such BS? Like, call him on his BS. I wish the Packers
Hold on.
would.
Time out. I'll say this. I would do that if I were him.
Dude, Jeopardy's not going to hire Aaron Rodgers to be the host of Jeopardy.
If they were, is what I'm saying. Like, he can do that for his next 25 years.
Yeah, I think
making 10 to 15 a year.
If nothing else, he did such a good job that somebody would pick him up on a game show.
A game show is different.
But
I mean,
not
like
Jeopardy,
the Watt brothers are all over the place. But there's everybody's on a game show.
What game
Jeopardy's
show would you do?
Good question.
I like
No
Wheel of
whammies.
Fortune. I like Wheel of Fortune.
Vanna's there.
Yeah, I was going to say Price is Right, but there's too many games I have to know.
I don't like Price is Right. I don't like. I couldn't do what Steve Harvey's doing with Family Feud. That's just entirely too much work.
And you have
I
to be like
appreciate him.
Yeah, that would
so
be fun,
corny.
Yeah,
That'd be
he's
fun.
very corny.
You have to
He's
be.
good at that.
You said
Wait, no, and they always ask like a leading sexual question, and
Yeah.
then when you give them a sexual answer, it's like, "What's long and hard and in your husband's pocket?" And they'll be like, "A penis, Steve," and he'll be like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!
Girl, you
You're crazy!" You'd be like, "Well, that was so obvious."
like, what else was she gonna say,
Yeah.
man? Like, it's anyways. That's
Well, we have to
the
pray.
craziest thing is it was creepier in the
The
segment.
Newlywed Game.
Oh yeah, it was very touchy feely back
The
then.
Newlywed Game.
Kids say the darndest things would be a show that I would love to do.
That's not even a game show. That's
Yeah,
just
that's not
like
a
a
game show,
show.
it's just
Oh, okay. Well,
It's like America's Funniest
And I think they
Videos.
canceled that after
They need to bring the
Cosby.
Newlywed Game back.
just show how much people don't know about each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Did you say we have to break again?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta break. This is the last one.
Good.
We have to
grief.
come
Then Chuck
back.
Oliver. We
It's
have to
going to be a
introduce
short
Chuck Oliver.
segment, and we have to give our review of Trevor's Duvall
All right.
before the show ends.
All right. That's how we'll end the sports den.
Wonder what Jeff Prosser would be doing if he wasn't on 1010XL?
I am an FBI agent.
I know, man. Isn't it wild?
Jeff Prosser.
You know, in another life, you'd have made an excellent criminal.
I won't rest until you all get 20 years in prison.
Mornings on 1010XL.
Dear teens out there, Like you, I also thought vaping was cool, but I was proven wrong when my life changed entirely. I thought I was going to have the best year with my cheerleading squad, but it's hard to cheer with just one lung. And I thought vaping wouldn't affect the ones I love, but my mom had to give up everything to take care of me. She watched me begin to die next to her.
It's time to talk about vaping. Watch Walker's full story and get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here, and I want to know, are your drafty windows letting all that cool air right back outside? Will they protect your home from Florida's unpredictable weather? If not, then it's time for the peace of mind that comes only with Pella Windows and Doors. Pella offers durable wood, fiberglass, and vinyl products in various styles and designs to best complement your home. So visit the Pella of Jacksonville showroom on Phillips Highway next to Tesla, or find them at PellaJacks.com. That's Pella Windows and Doors at PellaJacks.com.
Slacker plumbing.
Yeah, hey, listen, I need a plumber over here right now.
Yeah, well, we don't have any openings for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yep.
I was just changing the shower head and the water line broke and it's flying everywhere.
All right, 1 week.
What if I throw you an extra $100 to come now?
What's the address?
It's 205.
Oh, I guess he changed his mind.
If you've got a leak that can't wait a week, call Roland Reich Plumbing and fix your plumbing problems fast. PlumbingJacksonville.com.
Lauren Brooks here. Support your local restaurants for Mother's Day with gift cards from Black Sheep, Bellwether, and Orsay. Experience modern American with local handcrafted food at Black Sheep, French cuisine with Southern influence at Orsay, and elevated Southern classics at Bellwether. For every $100 you buy in gift cards, you'll get 20 more, but only if you tell them Lauren sent you. Stop in or call for the special. Cards are only valid at individual restaurants.
Are you suffering from shoulder pain? If you have clicking and popping in the shoulder joint, persistent pain that intensifies with use, an inability to lift your arm over your head, or a tingling, burning sensation in the shoulder, elbow, or wrist, waiting to see a doctor could make your injury worse. Baptist Health and Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute have innovative and effective treatment options available right now to relieve your pain and restore your mobility. Don't wait. Call 904-JOI-2000.
Do it again. The music of Steely Dan. Do it again. A celebration of the timeless music of Steely Dan and an exciting live concert experience. Saturday, May 15th at Florida Theater. Do it again. The music of Steely Dan. Tickets at floridatheater.com or call the box office 904-355-ARTS.
Hey, it's Bert Cannon, Sports Commissioner at the First Coast YMCA. This summer, it's time to rediscover everything we've been missing. At the Y, we're committed to being your home for health and wellness and also a place for community, belonging, and a whole lot of fun in a safe environment. Now level up your game in the Y's new National Esports program. We offer the safest competitive video game experience through a private, moderated platform just for kids. Get details at fcymca.org.
If you're a skilled plumber and you're looking for a career that provides competitive pay and great benefits at no cost to you, Local 234 Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVAC Technicians is looking for you now. Just being a part of Local 234 means that you're joining an organization with thousands of members that have the same goal as you, to get the job done right. Visit UA234.com to send your resume today. Local 234, make the right connection.
In 1921, U.S. Marine Corps surgeon Dr. Robert McKeever established the first urologic practice in Florida, the McKeever Clinic. I'm Dr. West. 100 years later, we continue to carry on his life's work in providing complete urologic care in Jacksonville. We have 13 board-certified urologists with many areas of expertise to provide the highest level of care for both men and women. Visit McKeeverClinic.com to learn more about how we can help. McKeever Clinic, innovators in urologic care since 1921.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
What's up, guys? This is Trevor. I just got to town. It's beautiful. Me and Marissa are super excited to be here. Thank you guys for welcoming us so much. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a super fun year. And last thing, Duval!
You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
I'm going to give that a solid great.
Yeah. I like the fact that his voice is deep.
He's practiced it.
Like, and he stretched it out, and he didn't say Duval. Like, you know, he's really embraced it. This is, you can tell him and Shad had a good conversation.
Can I suggest that is maybe the best white guy Duval I've ever heard?
It's better than Tony's. I don't want to get Tony mad at me. Tony was really
solid.
Bad.
That's really solid. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, me too. It's easy to screw up.
It is. It is.
I started that a little too early.
I was about to say, all right. I thought you were going to play Duval on top of Gangbang.
Oh, I could do that.
Little mix.
Yeah. Little remix.
Duval!
That sound good like that.
Got to shout out Eric Brown for making the most sense today between our text lines and our Facebook Lives.
Okay.
No food is worth 4 hours unless you haven't eaten in days and it's the only thing open. It's very nice.
Right. But the fact that they all pass by 60 fast food restaurants to get to the White Castle.
White Castle is probably actually the safest place to eat when you haven't had food in a long time because you have to eat small amounts.
Yeah, but that's going
to
to
like mini burgers.
You know what that grease is going to do to your stomach?
Oh, that's true. You're done.
You might die.
You may lose weight after eating. Yeah. It was fun. It was a fun show.
It was.
Now that the draft is over, just maybe a couple months of randomness. I mean, the next big thing is the schedule, right?
The schedule, then
there's no
OTAs.
And we're about to get some juicy Mac insider Bill Belichick stories. So
are we?
I need to know what his
that'd be
relationship with
sick.
Bob is. Are they getting massages?
Yeah.
All right, on that note, we're out of here. Y'all have a great evening. We'll talk to you on Wednesday.
Innocent children, somebody killed them. Gang banging.
WJXL AM WJ.